Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time now for round 2 of the Ace Championship. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Let's get out there. Our current leader is at 12 under par. Let's get down to the first hole. That was really well played. Second shot here on the first. Well, he misses the green. That's a tough one to swallow. Needs this putt to save par. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That's going to work nicely for him. This is the third. This one needs to sit. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard. As we take a look at the leaderboard, we show you our featured player is in a tie for 10th. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. A look at the lie in the green side rough. Wow, I give that a 9 out of 10.
Judging it beautifully.
A par putt coming up. And as we move on to the next hole, we bring up the leaderboard. He is in a tie for 10th. On the tee on the 4th hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Oh, baby. Yeah, I like the look of this.
Phenomenal. You've got to be kidding me. And now into the top 5 on the leaderboard. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader.
Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this is a 20-footer. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Let's come off the blade beautifully.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now 4 back after that hole. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
That'll work there. Taking aim from about 170 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. That's a lovely looking stroke. Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. And this one will be for bogey. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
For those that find the fairway, missing that fairway bunker in the middle layup zone wise, not a problem. If you hit in the rough, uh-oh, we got issues now. Put yourself in position for your third with a good third shot. You can control the spin to a green that sits up above you just slightly. Still a wonderful birdie opportunity, even if you can't reach it in 2.
That's a pretty good shot right there. Here's a putt to move into a share of 4th place. The putt goes in for birdie, and what a great job to get that shot back from the previous hole. Okay, a lot to like there as he moves to 8 under par. Time now for a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
This is a hybrid. That's another green and reg.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Okay, back-to-back birdies on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
9 under for the tournament. Magic with the short club.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
4 feet left to the hole. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. We start the back 9 here at the 10th hole.
The driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
Not a bad result right there. Okay, that's going to play. There's some meat left on the bone with this one. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Too much power on that putt. This is a 6-footer. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader.
Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
Oh, a little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. And he needs this to save par. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
The 12th hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Well, this should find the short grass. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This one's looking like approximately 210 yards.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
Starting this putt way out to the left.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Nicely done. This is his second shot. Just 3 strokes back. This putt to get to 10 under par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. And this one is for his par. Currently 9 under for the event. The 14th is a par 4.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got around 205 yards to the pin from here.
Well played, mate. 7 feet to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. He's currently just in 2nd place.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that, so driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. Only 2 back of the lead. Here's a putt to get to 11 under. Let's check in with Henny.
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Starting this one out to the right, but it should swing back around.
Pretty good from that distance, just a little meat left on the bone. And a tap in par. Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for 2nd. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Wonderful shot there. And now we have a birdie chance at the 16th hole. And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. Currently trailing by 1. Are we keeping track of these hole outs? It keeps happening.
Gotta love this. This player is in fuego.
Look at that. He moves into 1st place. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily. 6s as well.
The ball is in the fairway bunker.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
Not the best contact out of the bunker. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Okay, a 15-footer remains. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Not enough behind that one. A bogey to end it. A very impressive day for our featured player, and as we take a look at the leaderboard, currently in a tie for 1st. Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Third round coverage continues of the ACE Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. Our featured player is one of three tied for first as we begin today's broadcast. Let's go out to the first hole. I think he likes that one. Second shot here at 1. What a beautiful leave right there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. This one looking pretty good off the tee. That's a good one to build momentum on. Here's the third shot.
Straight at it.
He's got this putt for birdie. What a start for our featured player, extending the lead early.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
We have a par 3 here.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
That's a really nice approach shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Big shot out of the green side bunker. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. That was close. 3 feet to the cup. A bogey on the scorecard, and the rest of the field likes to see that.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. It's a par 4, the 5th hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That was wonderfully done. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. He leads the field by a stroke.
This might be a bit too much club.
Well, that'll work there. A birdie putt awaits. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. That's inside the range. What a shot. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
We make our way to the par 5, 7th hole.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That's a really nice shot.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Man, that was close. And a tap in left for par. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
How about this birdie putt? Henny, what do you see in this putt?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. All right, that one is behind us. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. This is his 3rd. Here's a look at the lie in the bunker. Man, that was a good shot. 13 feet to the cup. Wow. This one from 4 feet away. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is currently in the tie for 3rd place.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
I like that one. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. This putt to get to 13 under. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
Oh. This putt is for par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Hole number 11 is a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Lining up the birdie putt here. That's disappointing. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
I don't like the look of that lie. Playing from around 150 yards here. Only 2 shots off the pace. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
Got to try and save the par here.
Was that a bit of a miss strike? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. 14-footer.
This for a birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
It was a little bit too much power. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently at 10 under par overall.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This one's around 210.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. A par putt awaits. Oh, he's up, Tiger. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 7 shots behind after that.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This putt to move inside the top 10. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, this one's going to go uphill and to the left.
Here we go, putt on the way.
That was the line.
Yes! Okay, it's a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
He has this putt to move into the top 5. Another birdie. 6 of them on the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's got it rolling now, 11 under par for the championship.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This one appears to be fairway bound. And now this from about 150 yards away. This appears to be a safe shot. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. The 18th and final hole is a par 5.
A speed slot down the left-hand side. Go ahead and try and find that one from there. You're going to have just a long iron, maybe a hybrid for your second shot. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
Time now for the 3rd. Oh, almost. A 3-foot putt. Okay, a good day out there, and it comes to an end. He got a lot out of that round today, and as we look at the leaderboard, currently in 5th place.
Yeah, great day out there of golf. Looking forward to some of it tomorrow.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to find out who will be the victor at the ACE Championship. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. As we join you for today's coverage, our featured player is currently in 5th place. Let's see if he can get something done and make a move toward the top of that leaderboard. Let's get down to the first hole. That is going to work. Time for the second shot on the first hole. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Needs this putt to save par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. This putt from 7 feet away.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Just one bunker surrounds this green. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. All right, we can work with that. This putt has a length of 15 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
John, give us a read on this putt.
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
A short one left for par. As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Here's the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Now from the greenside bunker. Needs this one for bogey. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Not a bad play, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
So close. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. The 6th is a par 4.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
And this putt coming up for his par. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Sitting at -13 for the tournament.
Teeing off now on this par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Wow, he's going to like that one.
Do it. Come on. Come on.
And a putt to move into a tie for 4th place. That one drops. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Time now for a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
Now this putt for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front 9.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It'll start out straight, I think, and then break to the right near the hole.
Oh, I thought that was going down. 7 feet from here. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. This will play nicely. If this goes in, we'd call it a bomb. Oh, this one is looking good. That looked good all the way.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3. Great design.
This one needs to kick left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. A putt here to move to 16 under par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
This putt is about 8 feet.
This is for par.
And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
This is beautiful to watch.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Currently 15 under par for the event. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Putting for birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
What an aggressive play. Really well done. This putt left for birdie. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This putt is breaking right to left.
Oh, almost. 3 feet to the cup. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. Now to 16, it's a par 3.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
He's hoping this comes back to the right. Boom! It goes in. Let's see that shot again.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. This is his fourth. 5 shots off the lead. That's really a beautiful chip shot. And now this putt for bogey. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. Second shot here at 18.
Strong play, going for it.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
A good chance to 2-putt now. This putt is for a share of 4th. He finishes with birdie on 18. And for a first appearance on the PGA Tour, not a bad start, Rich.
Got to say, top 5 in your first ever PGA Tour start. You're going to be over the moon. You're going to just love what happened there this week. Great job.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.